Intelligence. What does it mean to be intelligent? Well, let's look at this point that people consider. Animals and plants are not as intelligent as humans, that they have somehow a lesser thing about them. Now, what I find interesting is that the word intelligence has a meaning of awareness attached to it. This means that if you're more intelligent, you're somehow more aware. And if you're less intelligent, you are less aware. And that is why people believe that if you're a bacteria, that you don't even have a brain, that your awareness is perhaps not even existent, perhaps you're not even aware of what you're doing. People would consider you to be like a robot machine, which is ironic because computers and machines are so much faster than we are in processing information. And so you would even maybe consider that they would be more intelligent than us. But this is the definition we have put. Therefore, we consider that the plants, the trees, the birds, the bees, that their awareness is limited, that their intelligence is less than us, and that's the end of the story. That's all that we believe. I mean, even just saying that, that's simply the way that we've looked at the world, that we looked at words like intelligence, well, we have defined and used the word since we were very little. Since very little, we were shown lizards and animals and bugs, and we were told what the definition of intelligence was, and we would say how intelligent the human being is, or how intelligent an animal is based on their brain size. And from there, we started believing that, animals are smarter than plants because they have brains. And that plants are just, they're not even smart at all because they don't even have a brain. That is what we have defined intelligence to be, like a picture of a brain. Literally that. We have a picture of intelligence meaning to have a big brain. I mean, how many of you actually studied the brain? How many of you actually studied how it works, what it is, what it consists of? Nope, not at all. But we have a picture, so we must be right. If I show you a picture of the brain and I tell you some facts, it must be right, right? I mean, that's kind of how we grew up. That's what we're taught. So we never really moved beyond the very basic point your finger at something, say the name of this, and that's the truth of it, and that's it. There's nothing else. And while that does have its role to give things name for practicality's sake, there is another point of awareness that is not limited to just words, just naming, just information, just knowledge. I mean, there's a person in my life that had a stroke and he has lost parts of his brain that have to do with language. Does that mean he's any less aware? No, of course not. He just doesn't have the knowledge of language. That's it. Now I've looked at birds, bees, animals, trees. How much really is that different? Hmm? If you lack language, so what? You don't speak. Doesn't mean you're not aware. Doesn't mean you can't move, that you can't feel things, that you're not aware of things, that you maybe even express and communicate away differently. But yet, even with this person, fascinating enough, even though they're human, people start treating him as if he is dumb, if he's not aware, he's somehow flawed. And that's what we believe on a very inherent level, that what makes us human is our language. Well, language is just a very small part of who we are. And I guess we've forgotten that because we're so often preoccupied with words, with thoughts, in every single moment. There's no room for silence, right? Isn't that the truth? So we've forgotten what it means to actually be aware, to actually decide, to actually live. Because if we're so preoccupied within thought and words that we end up believing that language and word is who we are completely, then that's just proof of how lost we are in our own mind, and the knowledge and information within it. The same thing goes with everything else. If you dare to see, you'll see the life that's around you, what is here, equality among all things, all form. Intelligence is not the same as awareness. You can be aware, but you can be not intelligent. You can be aware and you can be intelligent. Vice versa, etc. They're not the same thing. One doesn't guarantee you the other. Though I would say awareness, at least you have a choice that you can direct and decide. With intelligence alone, without awareness, you're just running on wheels like a hamster, running around in a circle, turning forever, never moving anywhere. It's kind of what it's like, isn't it? Your life. So stressful, so much work, always busy, yet never getting anywhere substantial. I suggest getting real, get here, join us within what we're doing. We'll support you. Visit the forum at forum.desteni.org. We're there.